wind go right about when
and the Tampa Spartans. At this time, we ask you to please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
And welcome everybody to University of Tampa women's basketball from the Bob Martinez Center on the campus of the University of Tampa. The Spartans get ready to take on the Embry Riddle Eagles Sunshine State Conference play. Spartans unbeaten, ranked 12th in the nation, come in 7-0, 2-0 in Sunshine State Conference play. Starting lineups for Embry Riddle, they will have Rachel Murray at one guard spot, and Murray, number 5, is from Waynesville, Ohio, a junior. Also in the backcourt is Jenna Tetterish, and she is number 10 from Staten Island, New York. Number 21 is Ket Balibekubo, a junior from Fort Erie, Ontario, Canada. Number 23 is Madison Jean-Louis, and she is from Grand Prairie, Texas. And also is Kelly Thomas, number 32, and she is a senior from Orlando, Florida. They are coached by Lisa Wilson, assistant coaches Sarah Taylor and Brooke Wallace. for the Tampa Spartans, just back from Hilo, Hawaii, as they get all the good trips. Maya Gusto will be starting for Tampa, the junior from Naples, Florida. Also in the backcourt is Audrey Ramsey, number 5. And Ramsey is a junior from Boca Raton, Florida. A 3-guard offense, almost a 4-guard offense for the Spartans. Sarah Jones, number 15, moved into the starting lineup recently. Mason, Ohio, a transfer from this very same Embry Riddle University. And also Malia Sullivan, number 24, a senior from Bartow, Florida. And in the middle, Sydney Kinn, a transfer to the Spartans this year. And she is a 6'3 senior from Cary, Ohio. Tom Jesse, Spartans head coach, still not on the bench for personal reasons, and being coached today by Caitlin Mitrick. Spartans, as I said, 7-0. Assistant coaches Tommy Jones and Elena D'Alfredo. Sydney Kinn has been tough for the Spartans as they went to Hawaii, played 2 games, won them both. This is Jack Ike, along with 2-time Hall of Famer, but on the DL right now, for basketball reasons anyway, DeCarlo DeVoe.
Yeah, UT comes away with the tip, and I'd say this, for the way Sydney Kinn has been playing, I would start with dumping the ball inside to her as they attempted to do, but came up a bit short on the tie-up. Yeah, she didn't shoot, her normal percentage from the free throw line against Florida Tech, but from the field, she was once again a model of efficiency, only missing 2 shots in a 20-plus point performance in a victory.
Carl, I want to thank you and congratulate you for doing the play-by-play a couple weeks ago when the game was rescheduled from this against Barry from a Saturday to a Sunday, and we were on a Thanksgiving vacation, and you did play-by-play and color.
No, I thank you, because had you not been on vacation, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to explore out.
I didn't plan that. Well, actually, it was planned, but not for you to do the play-by-play.
Understood. Understood. But nevertheless, it was a wonderful experience, and it's also wonderful to be experiencing this UT women's basketball. As they have a great streak growing right now.
That's Gusto with the ball, top of the key, drives up off the glass, fouled on the way in.
Barring missing both free throws, UT should start in the scoring column.
Embry Riddle comes in with a 4-2 record, won their first 4 games of the year, but have lost their last 2. One of them a conference game against St. Leo last Wednesday night. Hits them both. Gusto on the board. First 2 points of the game.
Yeah, the Barry game here at UT was that game really could have went either way, but I guess home court advantage proved to serve its full value for UT. But I tell you this, the Barry guard Fusari from Italy, luckily she fouled out. She fouled out with 34 points and still was able to lead both teams in scoring. She possibly could have gotten into the 40-point margin had she not fouled out, because they played the overtime without her.
Shot clock problem right now.
She was hot, like Ferrari type hot.
Shot clock didn't start on the change of possession. Malia Sullivan to Maya Gusto. Bounces it to Ramsey outside, looking for Kim. Skip pass. Sarah Jones. Traveled in the lane, though.
Sank her first shot, though, just a step and a half too much. Double high screens.
Off to the side. Jean-Louis inside the post. Outside to Murray. Hits the 3. 3-2. Embry Riddle up. Spartans miss on the rebound. Embry Riddle the other way. Jean-Louis forced out. Tederish. Murray, Tederish. Shot clock down to 5. Murray drives, comes back out. Rebound Tederish off the glass, no good. Spartans Kin with the board. I know they list 4 guards for Tampa in the starting lineup, but the person with the ball right now, hard to say she's a guard. She could be anything, really. Malia Sullivan.
She's very, very versatile.
Pass inside, layup up and in. Nice assist on the play.
Yeah, slick backdoor cut. She was wide open. The Embry Riddle player was.
5-2, the Eagles lead the Spartans. Bounce pass into Kin. Her first post-up move today, and she scores. Got past Thomas. Thomas, though, one of the few players in the conference that can look Kin in the eye. Kin listed at 6'3". Thomas at 6'2", and it's 7-4. Ramsey dribbles into her own player, falls down, turns the ball over, and it'll be Embry Riddle ball. They actually call a foul on Kin. First foul of the game on Tampa. Embry Riddle with a substitution, bringing in Sydney Jones, not to be confused with the Spartans' Sarah Jones. Murray looking to go inside. That's Jones on Kin. Hits a fadeaway jumper. Sydney Jones, a 6-foot senior from Royal Palm Beach, Florida. 9-4. Spartans on a slow start today. And there's going to be a foul called on Valia Bakubo. Eleanor Marcheski, number 33, coming in and will inbound the ball for Tampa, replacing Sarah Jones. That's Marcheski, top of the key, Ramsey. Gusto. Zone defense right now. Ramsey fires deep. Rebound comes the other way.
Yeah, they're daring UT to shoot it right now. I tell you this,
drive goes in and out.
On defense, they look like they have 6 players on the court right now.
Yeah, they scramble fast on this zone. And that's called over and back. Another turnover by Tampa.
That's one reason, and I know Maya Gusto is a very good ball handler, but I try to keep that ball in front of me on my side as you're nearing that half court. Ball just dribble off her heel.
This is the under 5 timeout, so why don't we step out and take a quick break. It is 9-4 Embry Riddle over Tampa, TampaSpartans.tv.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
(9-4), Embry Riddle up. That was the under 5 timeout, 10-minute quarters in women's basketball. And they do a timeout, the first dead ball, under 5 minutes is an automatic timeout.
Tell you this, Jones is really working hard to get that ball against Ken down low. Ken has an early foul, so it'll be very opportunistic for them to pick up another foul on Ken.
Shot long, Gusto boards. You know, it's 9-4, but Tampa's only taken 4 shots. So they've turned the ball over. That is the fourth, maybe fifth turnover already. So as many turnovers as shots at this point.
Wow. Yeah, Ken with an early substitution. And into the game for her is Alani Gallagher. Double dribble.
Gallagher, a transfer from St. Leo. And she brings, there's no really change in height, as Gallagher listed at 6 feet. Gusto trying to weave her way between people. Marcheski, Sullivan on the drive, one-hander in. 9-6.
Yeah, playing in conference is always tough because this is the opponents that are most familiar with you. They have grudges against you because they see you every year, and if you swept them the season before, they want to get back.
Out of bounds, it'll be Embry Riddle ball. Into the Embry Riddle lineup is number 3, Kaylee Turpening. She is a freshman from Pennsylvania. Fading away, nice block, good position by Gusto. Marcheski, free throw line, finds Sullivan. Nice pass off to Gallagher, off the glass and in. Sullivan to Gallagher, and it's 9-8.
She just took her time, pump fake, gathered herself, didn't rush, went up and knocked it in.
I think we've got a foul from behind. I think, yes, that's the call. Looks like it's going to be on Jean-Louis.
UT can tie with the free throw or take the lead with the basket or three-pointer.
Gallagher up top. Gusto. Nice ball fake, but a running start.
Well, she hit the shot also. So despite the slow start, UT is right here with about 2:20 to go in this first quarter, down 1 point at 9-8.
Gusto's second on the team in scoring and even 15 points a game. Kien leading at 18-6. Oh, nice reverse layup by Sydney Jones.
Yeah,
And
that
it's
was
11-8.
nice.
Gusto. Foul on the entry pass into Gallagher. Other Spartans in double digits. Audrey Ramsey with 10 a game. And also Malia Sullivan, 12 points a game. Gusto, deep, no good. Minute 35 left in the first quarter.
I'll tell you this. I don't think she's in foul trouble, but I'm happy to see Sarah Jones get subbed out of the game. She's been very tough, in the early going. I'm sure she'll be back pretty soon after a breather.
Fake from the top of the key. Napoli back, and now in the lineup for Embry Riddle. Ball out of bounds, Tampa ball. Spartans shooting well, 3 of 7, but they just haven't shot enough as Embry Riddle is 5 of 13. Ramsey says, I can answer that and fix it. We're tied. Spartans took a 2-0 lead, went down 3-2, have come back to tie it.
Yeah, this 3-guard offense is proven to be very formidable. And you got an inside anchor in Sydney Kins and then a versatile forward in Malia Sullivan. It's a recipe for success.
Yep. That's inside to Gallagher. Nice little baseline move. Oh, rolling it around too hard.
Well, that ball did everything except go through the net.
That did a 360 around the rim and fell off. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Inside. Missed the point-blank layup. Spartans can hold it with 20 to go. Now 15.
Wow, we dodged a bullet right there.
10 seconds in the quarter. Sullivan, free throw line, jumper on the way, no good. 2 seconds. And the quarter will end, all tied up, 11-11. Spartans 4 of 10, Embry Riddle 5 of 15. We'll go back with the second quarter right after this, TampaSpartans.tv.
Yeah, but Utah just kept.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us and for college sports.
That's his second.
2 times.
Yeah.
To end the season and then in the conference.
Second quarter underway. Spartans with Marcheski, Ramsey, Sullivan, Gusto, and Gallagher on the floor. Inside to Sullivan, free throw line. Marcheski.
Yeah, Marcheski had a nice three-point shooting game at Florida Tech also.
Nice pass, Ramsey, Gallagher, and the Spartans take a 13-11 lead.
Second lead of the game.
Nice little hop and the basket by Jean-Louis, her fourth point of the night. Ramsey gets her pass back to her. Marcheski for the three, off the back of the rim. Men's basketball coming up after this at approximately 4 o'clock. So stay with us for that one right here on TampaSpartans.tv and the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. Entry pass, Thomas off the glass and in. Embry Riddle. Embry Riddle with the last 4 points to take the lead.
Yeah, remember last season, I don't remember the final score, but UT embarrassed Embry Riddle here last season. So I'm sure Embry Riddle, a year older, with a pretty young team, they come back seeking revenge.
Kicked out of bounds. Spartans are going to make a couple substitutions. Caitlin Mitrick pleading with a couple of her Spartan players. Gallagher out. Sullivan out. I don't think Caitlin liked that. Malia went a little one-on-one there to get the shot.
Gotcha.
A little out of character, to be honest with you. Steal by Sarah Jones.
Yeah.
Just back in the lineup. A little runner from the free throw line, no good.
Instant offense.
Ball goes out of bounds, Embry Riddle.
Sarah Jones is, I know she comes in here being noted to be a great shooter, but she's a savvy defensive player. She gets steals, she's in there, she's battling, she's poking balls out, and it's leading to more than just offense for the Spartans.
Eagles up court. 7:45 to go in the half. Long jumper on the way. Jean-Louis, no good. Sarah Jones with the rebound. Finds Ramsey, left side. Gusto, top of the key. Marcheski, ball fake, drives the lane, runs out of room, finds Kin, lays it up, rolls around and in.
Nice soft pass.
Oh, long shot. Murray. And it's 18-15.
We're way up here, Jack, and I'm more than sure that the arc on that Embry Riddle player's jump shot was as high as we were.
Yeah.
Hit nothing but the bottom of the net.
That was a rainmaker. So Thomas going out, Sydney Jones back in. So Sydney in, Sarah in. Gusto, ooh, halfway down and out. Marcheski has it knocked out of her hands, but they say she hit it last.
I love Gusto's energy always, but I'd like for her to hold that follow through just a split second longer on that deep attempt.
Right side, bounce pass inside. Sydney Jones, fadeaway. She's hit 2 of those tonight. She now has 6 points. Biggest lead of the game, 20-15 for Embry Riddle. They're on a 7-0 run here.
Yeah, right on cue, Sydney Jones with almost immediately she checks back in. She gets back into the scoring column.
Sarah Jones missing there. Sarah
There
Jones
she is
with the
again.
steal. She saw it, saves it.
Challenges the defense.
Couldn't get the ball to go down, though. Long three off the side of the rim. Gusto had position, and over the back will be the call. That's Jean-Louis picking up her second foul. She's subbed for. Quickly into the lineup is Turpinning. Gusto. Marcheski rolls it around. 20-18.
Right where she left off against Florida Tech. It's nice to hear the enthusiasm coming from the UT women's bench also.
Steal by Gusto.
Just
This
as
is
the
to
chant
Sullivan.
say.
Off the glass, won't go. Gets a rebound, and back in is Marcheski. 20-20. Marcheski with the last 5.
Those chants of D up really provide inspiration, and I tell you this, it also probably annoys the Embry Riddle attack when they keep hearing that.
Long 3, no good. Ken with the rebound. Ramsey. Sullivan. Nice little ball fake. Finds Gusto. Spots up. On the way. No good. Ken fights for the rebound.
Good hustle.
Tie ball game, 20-20. Back in a man-to-man defense. Ramsey, look good it is. 23-20.
UT with their 3rd lead of the game. Hopefully 3 is a charm.
Well, it's a 7-point run that gave Embry Riddle the lead. The Spartans on an 8-point run and a travel. And this is the under 5 timeout. 3:47 to go until halftime, 23-20. Tampa leads Embry Riddle.
For college sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us. And for college sports.
23-20, Tampa now on top, 3:40 to go. First half, Tampa with the ball. Back to that zone defense. Gusto, skip pass, Marcheski, spots up on the way. No good. Rebound Ramsey, though.
The referees are noticing that the net is stuck up on the rim, and sometimes that's an impairment to your shooting, but not for
Not
Audrey
there.
Ramsey.
She took care of the problem. Biggest lead of the game, 26-20. This is an 11-0 run for Tampa. An 11-0 run gives them a 6-point lead.
And we have a UT player in a boot, as I'm noticing, on her left foot. I'm guessing it's an ankle. Audrey Leopold.
Yeah.
Who's been such a great contributor thus far in the early going of the season.
Long 3 spins out. Ken, corner. Ramsey, no. That would have been big. Drives the lane, off the glass. Nice drive by Belia Bakuba.
Eleanor's wide open.
Marcheski calling for the ball. Finally gets it, and she knocks it down. Boy, she bought real estate waiting for that pass, didn't she?
I think she's part of the Fantastic Four. I think she hit her invisible button. Was just standing behind the defense, waving her arms, and nobody saw her.
Yeah.
You would have thought even the Embry Riddle bench would have yelled, but they didn't even say anything.
28-22. Under 2 minutes till half. Ramsey between the circles. Sullivan. Dishes knocked away, though, to Marcheski. Gusto. Ramsey in the lane, comes back out. Inside, Marcheski.
Same
Boy,
spot.
she's just taking residence there. Same spot, wide open. Basket good. She's got 9 to lead Tampa.
I'll tell you this, she's finding those little soft spots because the attention that Sydney Ken is drawing right now, she has 2 players around her before she catches the ball, and upon the catch, a third. So it's really making a lot of opportunity available for Marcheski.
Double digits for Marcheski. Came in averaging 5 a game. She got double that in the first half here. And the lead is 9. Thomas battling Kin. Pass outside. Napoli, no good. Kin rebounds.
Ken just sucks it in.
Inside, Sullivan just uses her weight to push out.
Double-digit lead. First of the game.
This is an 18-2 run for Tampa. They were down 20-15. Long 3, in and out. 35 seconds to go in the half. Marcheski stops, finds Ramsey. Spartans could run it down to about 5. No need to. Ramsey off the glass, in. Boy, have they turned it on in the last half of this quarter.
Yeah, I tell you this, I wish the play could just keep continuing right now because they're hot. Luckily, they're coming to halftime for Embry Riddle so that they can regroup.
Yep. 1 second, steal, Gusto, that'll go.
Oh.
A huge finish by the Tampa Spartans, and from a 20-15 deficit to a 35-22 halftime lead. Spartans led by Eleanor Marcheski with 10 points. We'll step out for halftime, bring you the stats just before the start of the second half. You're watching right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
I'm not sure how you do that. And we're just about ready for the start of the second half. University of Tampa with an impressive finish to the first half with a 35-22 lead over Embry Riddle. Jack Ike, along with two-time Hall of Famer DeCarlo DeVoe, bringing you all the action today. For the Spartans, they are led by Eleanor Marcheski off the bench with 10 points, 4 of 6 shooting for the day. Maya Gusto has 2. She hit the first 2 free throws of the game. Hasn't done anything in terms of scoring since then, but has 4 assists to her credit. Sydney Kinn with 4. She's the Spartans' leading scorer at 18-6, but they have really concentrated on her today. Audrey Ramsey with 11, and she is 4 of 5 from the field, 3 of 4 from three-point range. Malia Sullivan has 4, and Elena Gallagher has 4. Spartans are 14 of 30, almost 50%. They brought that up. We are underway. Embry Riddle with the ball. Murray has 6. Galiavakuba has 4. Jean-Louis with 4. Thomas with 2. And Sydney Jones with 6. They are 10 of 27 from the floor. You know, DeCarlo, we talked about, well, there's a nice pass inside, and laying it in is Tetrich. We mentioned how the Spartans were getting outshot in terms of quantity, volume of shooting. They've now taken more shots than Embry Riddle.
Yeah, it's due to some of the turnovers created by the Spartans' defense and offensive rebounding opportunities also.
That's going to be a foul on Murray. We mentioned one thing the Spartans are very good at is assists to baskets.
Yeah.
14 baskets, 9 assists at this point. That's a pretty good ratio, almost
very
2
good.
Out of every 3.
Very good team play.
Ramsey.
And that's another one right there off the inbounds pass.
Yep, she is 4 of 5 from deep. Do they give an assist on that on an inbounds pass?
I'm not sure that they will, but it is, it is.
Yep, they did. 10.
Okay.
10 assists. So 2 out of every 3 baskets are assists.
So that just shows you how cohesively a team plays.
As we mentioned, Caitlin Mitrick coaching. Tom Jesse's still out. And, Coach, we want you to hurry up and get back here. We're assuming you're watching us today. Pass inside, turnaround Thomas, no good. Kinn fights for the rebound. She's got 7 rebounds today.
Maya Gusto to energize the bunny with a nice dribble move and pass off. Jean-Louis with some heads-up defense. Audrey Ramsey beats it with the pass, though.
Kinn able to spring away from Thomas. That's 16 baskets, 11 assists for Tampa.
And almost right on cue to our Embry Riddle coach, Lisa Wilson. She's seen enough. She's coming back with Sarah Jones at the scorer's table, ready to check in. Sydney Jones, my apologies.
Sarah's a Spartan. Shot clock to 5. Murray inside. Thomas throws it up, no good. Rebound, though, Embry Riddle. Down under 10 on the new shot clock. To the corner, 5 on the shot clock. Drives the baseline, nowhere to go. Last second shot up, and no good, but another rebound for Embry Riddle.
Right now, I mean, they're showing some fight and a lot of hustle, but UT just has to corral a rebound and get on the offensive tack.
They've been long rebounds, so it wasn't that nobody boxed out, but they grab
another
one. 3 offensive rebounds, keeping the shot clock and possession with Embry Riddle. Jean-Louis, turnaround, pumps, looking, shot clock going to run out. Off the rim, finally Kinn with the rebound. And Sullivan, couldn't quite hit it. Rebounds in. Malia Sullivan.
I think Malia's trying to pad her rebounding stats.
Well, that was her first rebound, so she just wanted to get on the board there. Also, her 6th point of the night. And the Spartans' 17-point lead now. Fadeaway jumper, Tetrich. No good, but another offensive rebound.
And by the same person, same player.
That's Balia Bakubo. Kin tracks that one down. Gusto drives, spins in the lane, up and in. Nice play. Maya Gusto, that's her first basket of the game. She hit the first 2 free throws of the game in the first minute. There's her first basket.
Wow. Scoreboard.
Timeout, Embry Riddle, as the lead is 19. Will step out as well. 43-24, Spartans on top.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
At the end of the game, I'll run down.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
Straight up. K-State. Wow.
Embry Riddle to inbound the ball. Tampa now up by 19. You know, DeCarlo, you look at this Tampa roster. Gusto and Kin are the 2 leading scorers on the team coming into the game. They have 10 combined, yet they're up by 19. It just shows anybody can do anything.
Man, I'll tell you this. That's if you're coaching, that's great to know, because it doesn't mean that your 2 leaders aren't your 2 leaders, but it also shows that you have a team full of great leadership because they're ready to step up and assume the role when they have to.
Sarah Jones into the Spartan lineup. She has the ball. Back to that 1-2-2 zone. Spartans find that gap. Boy, March. That's Kin actually found that spot. Got fouled on the way up.
Embry Riddle looks to be in a zone defense.
Tampa to inbound the ball, just a second team foul. Gusto, Kin, eyes a 3, hits a 3. Wow.
I mean,
can she hit the 3? Yes, she hits 50% of her threes.
So her being able to hit that shot with any consistency makes her unstoppable.
And this is a little taller lineup. Alani Gallagher just got hit in the mouth there. But you've got a 6-footer and a 6'3", and then Marcheski. So as opposed to the 4-guard start of the game, now a little bit taller at this point, and a timeout taken. We'll just stick with it here, I guess.
Yeah, UT with this lineup, not to say they weren't able to control the boards before, but definitely the defensive board is hopefully better got, because after that one stretch with 3 straight offensive rebounds by the Embry Riddle attack, I think Caitlin was like, I need to make an adjustment, in which now this lineup favors UT as more of a battle on the boards type lineup.
Spartans with 22 rebounds at this point. 18 defensive, 4 offensive. Embry Riddle with 19 rebounds, 13 defensive, 6 offensive, though half of those coming on one possession.
I think any more offensive rebounds given up, they may have to run sprints after the game.
Not after the next practice, after the game.
I know. Caitlin is, she appears to be mild-mannered, as she normally is, but there's a certain level of fire that burns in her that we may not always see.
Yep.
But it definitely resonates in her coaching style.
She was a great basketball player here about a decade ago. Gusto, a 3 on the way. Rattles in and out. Rebound, Kin falls down and will go to the line.
She had the presence of mind, despite falling, to put that ball up. Great concentration.
Erin Antosh going to hustle into the lineup. She'll be coming in for Sydney Kin.
I think this is her first appearance of the day.
She had checked in with 30 seconds to go in the half.
Okay.
And never got in. Never had a dead ball after that. Aaron.
Nice to be at home at the free throw line.
Yep.
I think Ken was 2 of 7 at Florida Tech. Very uncharacteristic.
The lead is 22. Foul on Antosh on the drive on John Louis. Erin Antosh, just a great player to have come off the bench for Tampa.
She could probably start for a lot of other teams.
A lot of other schools. You are right.
Sean Louis could only hope to get a point from her this trip at the free throw line, and she does.
Antosh is from Massachusetts, went to the University of Delaware to start her career, has the ball, backs it out.
Antosh turned and didn't even realize she was that open.
Second time's the charm, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Another assist. She didn't want to score without an assist.
Or yes, sir, sorry.
Jumper on the way, no good. And saved. Antosh fights for it. We'll have a held ball, and it'll be Tampa ball. You remember when there were no possession arrows?
Yeah, I remember that.
Was that still in your day? Jump balls after held ball?
Every now and then, yeah, they did.
It's probably been 30-some years, though.
But you hate when it doesn't go your way, because especially if there's a tie-up and you gain favor. Right, yeah. Exactly. So,
I mean, I know they figure it's all working out. And the reason they got rid of it is referees were so bad at throwing the ball up. Drive and good.
Yeah, Jones is a nice player.
He's got 8 now.
Embry Riddle with some mild full court pressure.
And
tell you this,
results in a foul.
Once the Spartans break that first level, they better retreat, because they could be giving up a layup on the back end.
Into the Embry Riddle lineup is number 2, Mary Lingeman. freshman from Michigan. Eleanor Marcheski to the line, had 10 at half. Still sitting on 10, but just exploded during a couple possessions. Make it 11. Audrey Ramsey leading Tampa with 13. Kin now with 11. Kin had 6 at half. Averages 18 and a half.
She's still in pretty good position to reach her average. But the way I see her playing is that, you know, she's not going to force shots just to try to get her 18-point average. If they're winning and everything is going well, you know, she'll conserve that for the next game.
Sydney Jones can't get it. Rebound. Gallagher, but she traveled.
She tried to get rid of it.
Yep. Inbound into Jones. She kicks it out. Pass inside, Antosh and Jones. Jones tries to scoop it up and won't fall. Gallagher rips the rebound away, and they're going to call a foul on Baliabakubo. Four on Baliabakubo. She comes out, and quickly in is Jean-Louis. And that'll put the Spartans at the line for the final 2 minutes of the quarter. Gallagher will shoot. 4 points right now. 4 rebounds. A little strong. And that one no good either. But we have a lane violation. So she'll get 3 to make 2. That used to be an old NBA rule, 3 to make 2. And I thought, how bad can that be? And I remember the Bulls playing the Lakers. Tom Borwinkle was their center. 3 to make 2. He needed to make 1 to send the game into overtime, and he missed all 3.
Wow.
They don't have that rule anymore. I'm not sure why they had it. Nice drive there by Jean-Louis. Full court pressure, lead down to 22. Spartans break the press, but trapping.
You can't pick up your dribble right when you get past half court. That's what this defense is designed to do.
Antosh, little 10-foot jumper, good.
Nice baseline touch.
And you know what? That's another assist. Nice jumper by Jean-Louis. And she calls the troops to come back and put the pressure on. Antosh sliding behind everybody. He's wide open.
Look on the backside, yep.
Too much going on in front of everybody to see Antosh. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Ramsey, Antosh, lobs it inside to Gallagher. She fights away, puts it up, rolls around, no good, on recovered by Jean-Louis for Embry Riddle. Sydney Jones, no good. Antosh clears it away. 20 seconds.
She had the UT defender up in the air, but she backed away. She could have had a foul.
10 seconds in the quarter. Pass inside to Antosh. Double team, puts it up, got fouled.
Way to be aggressive, Miss Erin Antosh.
Adeline Kent, a freshman for Tampa, out of Becker, Minnesota, into the lineup for the first time. Antosh rolls that one around and in. Antosh nicely off the bench in about the last 5 minutes with 5 points. Make it 6. Spartans are 10 of 11 from the free throw line today. 5 seconds in the quarter. We're going to have to shoot. Not in time. We've reached the end of the third quarter. Spartans have extended the lead. It's now a 24-point lead, 57-33. We'll step out. Fourth quarter coming up.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Quarter underway. Drive. Little double fake, and nice job by Belia Bakubo.
That was actually good defense. She just manufactured.
Yeah, that was Adeline Kent.
Yeah, don't be discouraged, Miss Kent, because you played good defense.
Spartans with Gusto with the ball. Kent, Jones, Antosh with the ball now, and Gallagher. Kent gets her own rebound. Back out to Gusto.
Swing it. One more.
Finally inside to Antosh. Backs down, fades. Up, no good.
I thought she was going to shoot her little turnaround shot as
she
she's
did
been
give
so
another
efficient.
fake and went deeper.
Right.
Ooh, nice shot there from Lingeman.
Freshman.
And a quick timeout by Lisa Wilson. Is it a full timeout? It is. We'll take a timeout too then. 57-38, Spartans by 19.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive.
Spartans inbounding the ball. Gusto throw it. Not corralled by Gallagher, and Embry Riddle with the turnover. Caitlin Mitrick immediately gets Audrey Ramsey off the bench. Jump shot, free throw line. Tedrich, no good. Rebound, Embry Riddle. Off the glass, no good. Again, a second rebound by Langeman. Deep three, good. It's a 2 by Turpening, and it's 57-40. So what it was a 24-point lead, and now another turnover by Gusto. Tried to inbound the ball and stepped on the baseline. So Spartans having a little trouble with some intense backcourt pressure. The 24-point lead has been cut to 17. Layup in, foul. Lead is 15 with an and one. Kent is out, Marcheski in. Spartans looking for a little more experience with the full court pressure.
Cut the lead.
14 now. They've cut the lead by 10 since it was 57-33, a 10-0 run at this point. Ramsey has been red hot. Continues.
Wow. Yeah, this is a different Audrey Ramsey than last season. Same name, different player. The player, last year's version had the talent. This year's player is tapped in.
Yep. Rattles home a three as well, Langerman. 60-46.
Yeah, the freshman for Embry Riddle from Embry, Michigan, she comes in like she's done this her whole life. Just stop and pop from three-point range.
Spartans at the moment are 6 of 16 from the three-point line. They're 22 of 44 and even 50% for the day. Kinn fouled on the way up.
Yeah, Sydney Jones was just caught in. She was just caught in a bad spot once that ball was thrown into Sydney Kinn.
That's 3 on Jones. And Kinn can't get it to fall. Just a second missed free throw for Tampa today. Knocks that one down. Kinn with 12. Kinn with a double-double, 12 points now, 10 rebounds.
I guess she did at Florida Tech, going 2 for 7 from the line, but I've never seen Sydney Kinn miss 2 free throws in a row. Never witnessed it. Hopefully I don't.
Kinn with the rebound.
To add to her double-double.
Well, she's an 82% free throw shooter, so you saw an aberration at Florida Tech.
Right.
Skip pass to Gallagher. That one can't make it in, but Ramsey
nice
with
tip.
the rebound. And
oh, wow.
Again. Wow.
And another assist.
That is 24 baskets, 16 assists. 23 baskets, 16 assists. Again, that's a very good ratio. I don't know how many of those baskets have been just kind of like backdoor layups.
Man, they definitely make it more easy for each other as teammates.
Gusto fighting for the ball. Eagles retain it. Shot clock to 5. Inside to Sydney Jones. Kinn holds her spot. Up and under and in.
Tell you that's a nice move by Sydney Jones.
She's quick enough to pull it off.
Your nice footwork.
Lead 15. Marcheski finds Gusto. To Kin, lays it in. That'll be another assist as well.
Yep.
Jones with a jumper, rattles home. She's having a nice game. That's 12 for her. Ramsey quickly breaks the press. Skip pass to Marcheski. Tries to lay it up. Deflected off the board. Sydney Jones to the other end. Finds Belia Bakubo. 3 on the way from Teterich, and she rattles that one home. 65-53, lead is 12. This is as close as it's been in a long time.
Yeah, several minutes ago, I was saying it's mathematical, but I'll tell you this. I think Embry Riddle heard me because they're fighting and clawing their way back into this game. And just because you're up 20 with about 8 to 10 minutes to go, it does not mean that the game is over either.
It, at one point was 57-33. Tampa had a 24-point lead. Since then, it's a 20-8 run. And they've halved the lead with 4:19 to go in the game. Spartans are a 50% shooting team from the field, 51 almost. So they're right on their average right now. They're 24 of 47. 6 of 16 from 3, 11 of 13 from the free throw line. Embry Riddle is 23 of 57. And we keep talking about the disparity on shots. Now Embry Riddle has taken more shots by 10, but the baskets are in favor of Tampa. Again, don't forget a men's game coming up about 30 minutes after this one. Tampa taking on the 13th ranked Embry Riddle Eagles.
Tell you this, the men are going to have their hands full. They're coming off 3 straight losses. They have some injuries.
And illness, too.
Right. And
Ramsey.
Embry Riddle comes in here as the 12th ranked team in the nation. I mean, we all know how the story goes. Jack slew the giant. David slew Goliath. So this will take a very good effort team-wise from the Spartans men's team today to beat the Embry Riddle Eagles. It's not impossible, but it's just going to be a tall task.
Inside to Kin. Gets some position, can't hit it though. Fights for the rebound, loses it.
She felt like she should have had that one.
Yep. Step back, free throw line, good. Langeman has 8. The lead is down to 10.
With 3 minutes to go.
With 3 minutes, that is not a gimme.
Langeman came into the game and gave a nice spark, 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting.
Gallagher missing that one. Embry Riddle, 3 on the boards, comes away with it.
A score here, you need a timeout.
Ramsey tips it out of bounds. It'll be Tampa ball. Ramsey fought for it, was tipped over her head. Malia Sullivan coming in, Alani Gallagher out. And on the other side, it's Teterich coming in.
Got to be aggressive without rushing, and also remember that the clock is your enemy. So we have a shot clock, but you still have to be quick without rushing.
Sullivan. Kin drives up and in. and again an assist. Spartans caught getting back slowly, but they get the rebound.
Ken has a strong will.
You know, earlier I said she only had 6 points. She's got her average. She's within a half point of her average.
Wow.
She's got 18.
Model of efficiency.
Sullivan might have traveled. She did.
7 of 8 from the free throw line. 13 boards. 18 and 13.
Good numbers. Had 6 at half.
When you think of when you see those numbers, you just think a big bruising type, eat everything on the boards, but she's a well-refined, athletic post player, and she sucks it in. She has great hands.
Yeah.
Usually a ball in her area, she's able to corral on the offensive or defensive boards.
Marcheski eyes a 3. That's big. Should be enough for Tampa. 15-point lead. 1:05 to go. Back outside. Free throw line jumper. No good. Tipped out of bounds. No, Gusto got it, but they did say it went out of bounds. So with 58 seconds to go, the 15-point lead should be secure enough. They got it down to 10 with 3.
And Coach Lisa Wilson taking the time to not only console, but to teach her young player as she checks out of the game. That young player being Rachel Murray.
Pass intercepted. Air ball. Sydney Jones up. No good. And Tosh just in the lineup rebounds. And a quick timeout is called. Caitlin Mitrick calling the timeout.
I think
we'll just keep it here.
Yeah, I think Caitlin has seen enough, and as far as the disorganization. So even though we know that mathematically this game is over. However, she wants to close it out well.
Yes.
That late turnover, that can be a disease that affects you in another game that's close.
Well, she certainly found some teachable moments in the last 7-8 minutes of this game.
Right. Rather than get mad at a player for making a turnover, you call a timeout and you give direction to the whole team, so that if somebody doesn't understand, it allows them to understand from you teaching them the best method to go about it.
In reality, not a lot of turnovers from Tampa. They're sitting at 11 because they had 6 very quickly in this game, so only 5 the last almost 3 quarters of this game.
I think it was more so the timing of it.
Yeah, that last one, definitely. Ramsey fakes, comes back out to Marcheski, 20 seconds to go. They can run it down to
skip
almost
pass.
Over.
Yep, saw it coming.
Antosh off the glass, no good. 10 seconds left in the game. Just don't foul. Let them pass it if they want to. Doesn't matter. Pass inside, tipped by Antosh, out of bounds. And with 0.7 seconds to go, Embry Riddle will inbound one last time.
Just don't foul. Challenged without fouling. Good tip out.
Should run the game out. Antosh with the deflection. And the ball game is over. Tampa 70. Embry Riddle 55. Spartans go to 8-0 on the year and will continue to hold on to that number 12 ranking, if not above that. Embry Riddle falls to 4-3. They've lost 3 straight. Tampa now 3-0 in conference play. Tampa today led by Sydney Kinn with 18 points. Audrey Ramsey with 16. Eleanor Marcheski with 15. 3 double-digit scores for Tampa. Maya Gusto with 4. Erin Antosh with 6. And Alani Gallagher with 5. Spartans 20 6 of 53, 49%. 7 of 18 from deep, a respectable 39% from deep. 11 of 13 from the free throw line. Tampa with 18 assists out of 26 baskets. That's pretty darn good. And 11 turnovers on the day. On the other side of the ball, Sidney Jones with 12 points. Also Madison Jean-Louis with 12 points. Turpinning with 2. Valiabakubo with 6. Langeman with 8. Murray with 8. And Thomas with 2. They were 24 of 66, just 36.4%. 5 of 21 from deep, 23.8, and only 2 of 3 from the free throw line. They had 32 rebounds, 8 assists, 14 personal fouls. So the Spartans win it. Men's game coming up in about 30 minutes. Tampa and Embry Riddle. For Andre, DeCarlo DeVoe, this is Jack Ike saying thanks for joining us, and see you in about 30 on TampaSpartans.tv.